sentence in their Wikipedia article. 1990s kid, though you wouldn't know it. Wikipedia. Trivia. Can you pick the... Yes, I can. Okay. What's that song? Can you dig it? Yes, I can. Oh, that's Saturday in the Park by Chicago. Sorry. All right, play. Just warming up. Play quiz. Play quiz. The viewer must diverge their eyes to see a hidden three-dimensional image within the pattern. That is a magic eye. The company ran into legal difficulties over copyright infringement, ceased operations, and was eventually acquired by Roxio, that is Napster. The footwear is distinguished by its air-conditioned sole, dubbed bouncing soles, upper shape, welted construction, and yellow stitching. Those must be Dr. Martens. No, wait, I got to pass on this one. I don't know shoes that well. It was produced and written by American recording artist Brian Lauren and released as a single in 1990. It's got to be Scatman John, right? No, do the Bartman. Yeah. The pair developed a comfortably baggy pair of shorts with an elastic waistband. You know, could be JNCOs. Could be FUBU. We're going to pass just temporarily. The brand gained recognition in the 1990s with, oh, listen to this. This will take you back. With its boys' ultra-wide, straight-legged denim jeans featuring elaborate pocket logos and a unique street look. Those would be JNCOs. The same team, led by Gunpei Yokoi, at the time is credited with designing the Game & Watch series, as well as several popular games for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So I'm thinking that, like, this is Tamagotchi. But I'm going to pass temporarily. We got plenty of time. Don't sweat it. As of 2010, over 76 million answer has been sold worldwide. 76 million. It's either Boppets or Tamagotchis. It's got to be Tamagotchis. Extreme heights of both the sole and the heel. Platform shoe. One of the most iconic examples of 1990s dance music. It was ranked the #1 greatest one-hit wonder of all time. Macarena. Individual snack packages with 1 cubic inch of icing. Oh, sounds tasty. Those are Dunkaroos. This company was founded by Damon John. That's FUBU, man. That's FUBU. Okay. Although Answer are most commonly used in hair, those are scrunchies. When the doll was inserted into the base and the string pulled, the doll would launch into the air, spinning its wings like a propeller as it flew. Those are Sky Dancers. With newer versions, this is Bop It. This is Bop It. I don't even need to read it. Bags attached to belts have been in use since antiquity in many cultures. Yeah, Mom, it's not a phase, it's a fanny pack. He was a recipient of the American Speech Language Hearing Association's Annie Glenn Award for Outstanding Service to the Stuttering Community. That's Scatman John. It's an inspiring story. This prototype combined PVC pipe, acrylic glass, and an empty plastic soda bottle. What is a dorm room bong? Prototype, PVC pipe, acrylic glass, and an empty plastic soda bottle. That's a super soaker. The intended use is to put it between your knees and squeeze together. That's a Thigh Master. The United States received it from 1992 to 1994 with brief re-releases in 2015 and 2017. It must be Crystal Pepsi. Footwear, air-conditioned sole. Baggy shorts. This must be Game Boy or Tamagotchi. Holy crap. Wow, this is tough. Okay, hold on. The shorts are Zubaz. Footwear, Doc Martens. Now, what sold 76 million units? The Game Boy or the Tamagotchi? The same team, led by Gunpei Yokoi at the time. That's got to be the Game Boy because it just says Nintendo in it. Look at that. Boom, baby. MacBook Pro, baby. Boom, baby. That's the way you do it. That's the way you warm up. That's how you warm up with a little Sporcle. Superior intellect confirmed. Time is a resource, okay? How about this? The third thing you need to know. Can you pick the notable events that occurred in the 20th century by the third sentence in their Wikipedia article? I'm on a theme. I'm loving it. I'm liking it. We're doing it again. All right. Same situation, but not fads. This is real people's lives. Britain was aided by its Cape Colony, the colony of Natal, and some native African allies. I don't know. I don't know history. This might be the Falklands. Or no, it's the Boer War. It's probably the Boer War. There's so many freaking wars here, man. The revolution marked the return of Mao Zedong to a position of power. That is the Cultural Revolution. Devastating fires soon broke out in the city and lasted for several days. I am looking for something that says fire. It's probably the earthquake in San Francisco. On the 5th of April, British government dispatched okay, so this is the Falklands because it's Argentina. Egyptian President Anwar Sadat wanted also to reopen the Suez Canal. It's the 7 Days War? Is that a thing? The Yom Kippur War? Between August and December 1978, strikes and demonstrations paralyzed the country. Strikes and demonstrations, 1978. Maybe the Iranian Revolution, but I'm going to pass temporarily. The result was the end of 41 years of one-party rule in Czechoslovakia and the subsequent dismantling of the planned economy and a conversion to a parliamentary republic. Is that perestroika or is that the Velvet Revolution? I don't know right now. Okay, Neil Armstrong, that's Apollo 11. China came to the aid of North Korea. That's the Korean War. This event took place more than a year later because of the tradition that holding a festival is inappropriate during a period of mourning following the death of a monarch. Possibly the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II, but we're just going to take our time. The literal meaning of event is restructuring. That is perestroika. He was a prominent leader of the civil rights movement, it's Martin Luther King Jr. I feel like this must be the Rwandan genocide, but we're going to pass just temporarily. The Japanese military leadership operation referred to the attack as the Hawaii operation. That would be Pearl Harbor. My mouse was literally on it. The protests were forcibly suppressed after the government declared martial law. February Revolution. Hippies, okay, Summer of Love. Political objective was to break off Austria-Hungary's South Slav provinces so they could be combined into a Yugoslavia. I believe this is the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Planning for the operation began in 1943. It's Normandy landings. 26th of July movement, later reformed along communist lines, becoming the Communist Party. It must be the Cuban Revolution. Revolutionary activity was largely confined to the capital and its vicinity and lasted about 8 days. Okay, we're going to pass temporarily. Strikes and demonstrations paralyzed the country. Iranian Revolution. 41 years. This must be, it's February or Velvet, so just pass. This must be the coronation of Queen Elizabeth. Rwandan genocide. Protests were forcibly suppressed. Okay, yeah. So we've got a February Revolution and we got a Velvet Revolution. I think that Czechoslovakia is February. All right. 19 out of 20, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Still, it's not so bad, right? Oh, move camera? Well, that's how you know I wasn't cheating. I didn't even know that the camera was an issue. Hit us with a good vibe quiz. Oh, you didn't think that, reminding yourself of the 20th century's spiciest moments are, it's not a good vibe check for you? How about this one? The third thing you need to know, actors. Can you pick the actors by the third sentence in their Wikipedia article? Oh my. Play quiz. He came to prominence for Bobby Sands in the 2008 film Hunger. I don't know. Could be Michael Fassbender. I was thinking it was Michael Fassbender. I'm going to click Michael Fassbender. He worked as a stand-up comedian, was ranked number 10 on Comedy Central's greatest stand-up comedians of all time. Must be Edward Murphy. He has trained in Kung Fu and Hapkido. I mean, it's got to be Bruce Lee, right? Or Bruce Willis? Jack Nicholson? Probably Jackie Chan, but let's just wait on it for a second. He won a Golden Globe and a BAFTA and was nominated for his Best Supporting Actor for his performance in Closer. That is either Clive Owen or Jude Law. It's Clive Owen. Began his career as a youth in West End theater before making his screen debut in 1998 with guest appearances on television. West End is British. To me, this must be Daniel Radcliffe, but we're going to wait temporarily. He became an American citizen in 1942. Who is Tom Cruise? Then he was called the natural successor to Olivier, Richard Burton. He co-directed Quick Change. I should know this, but we're passing. I think it's Daniel Day-Lewis. He was in 1927. He was cast. You know what? It's Burt Lancaster, maybe? I don't know. Name began weight training at the age of 15. Who is 20% of all men, but also Arnold Schwarzenegger? At age 11, he was cast as Harry Potter. Okay, that's probably Daniel Radcliffe then. He took a break from acting to study at Columbia University, but dropped out in 2004 to pursue acting again. Probably Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Cowboy hitchhiker in Thelma and Louise. It's Brad Pitt, come on. Atticus Finch, Gregory Peck. Gregory Peck, thank you. Corvette Summer and The Big Red One, among other television shows and movies. I think it's Martin Landau, but we're going to wait. John McClane, Bruce Willis. He played regular roles in Mission Impossible, and he won an award for Space 99. I think that's actually Martin Landau. In many of his films, he played the eternal outsider, the sardonic drifter, someone who rebels against the social structure. Who is Bill Murray? That's Jack Nicholson. That hurts. He started his career at 19 in the film Endless Love. It's all oldies, man. Method actor. Trained in Kung Fu. Okay, Kung Fu, Jackie Chan. West End Theater, 1998. Eddie Redmayne. American Citizen, 1942. What the heck? I'm like, maybe Bill Murray was born in... Tom Cruise? Co-directed Quick Change, 1990. I thought it was Daniel Day-Lewis, man. Who the heck is Charles Lawton? Big Red One? Martin Landau. Other works, other television shows and movies. Right? Mission Impossible, Martin Landau. 1981, 19 years old. You're Tom Cruise. Traditional actor training. That's Daniel Day-Lewis. American Citizen, 1942, Cary Grant. Good recovery. His other works, i.e. the first two sentences are about Star Wars, Mark Hamill. Okay, recovery. Good recovery on that one. We got Bill Murray and Jack Nicholson confused. It happens now and then. There was some redemption at the end of that. There was some redemption.